You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, King Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Love and Hip Hop After Show.
Hey. What? Her #1 hit.
The type of girl you wanna shoot up my bubble gum. The type of girl you wanna shoot up my bubble gum. I'm the type of girl you wanna take to your mama house.
That's Kennelia, give a face.
Take to your mama house. Yeah, the Georgia peach and I'm back again.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? Big news for doing, and we are here doing another AfterBuzz TV after show for Love and Hip Hop Season 2, Episode 11, Mistake at the Lake. Show was. It's your boy DJ Jesse, joined in studio by Nicolette.
What's up, y'all?
You was real into that song?
No, you know what I was thinking about actually? When I did the intro and I did a peace sign with one of my nails messed up, I was like, oh hell, this is not cute. So sorry to everyone out there who had to see my nail.
All right, yeah. And we got the lovely Kennelia.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh gosh, what's up is this damn episode. I just can't with this show. It's like I try. First of all, this episode seemed very staged.
Oh yeah,
it did.
Like
sure
there have
did.
been parts in this that I was kind of questioning what was staged, but this episode, I mean, the writers were amazing. Hand clap for the writers of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, they did that.
They sure did. Where do we want to start? Let's talk about K. Michelle.
Okay.
Big ups to K. Michelle. She called, hit up Mimi hit her up, and they decided let's do some lunch or something like that. K. Michelle apologized, for everything again. I like that Mimi was big and kind of, owned up to like, I heard everything you said, I respected it, but I just was going through a lot. I like that.
Right.
From Mimi.
It was a good moment.
I also like them going back and forth. I didn't, mean to discuss that with you at your show in New York. That was supposed to be your time, and church wasn't the proper time. Like, I like the level that they're understanding each other on.
They're kind of realizing, they're just being girls.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wish that Mimi would say something about that psychic and be like, well, and just bring it up. Because, with the whole K. Michelle calling her her best, where's my best friend? Like, that's, I don't know, like, where's my homegirl? Where's my friend? Like, your best friend. And then you go in and have lunch with Joseline.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. Because what's going to happen is K. Michelle's going to watch this and see the psychic episode. She probably saw it already and it's like, what? When Mimi was like, me and K. Michelle ain't friends anyway. She ain't my friend. Nah, nah, nah. And now she see her kicking it with Joseline. That's going to cause a problem.
Like, what are you doing? You're trying to befriend the enemy of your so-called best friend. Like, what are you doing?
She should just blame it on the producers.
Exactly.
She should be like, the producers told me to have a meeting with her at lunch.
I get it. They both a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good look, you know what I'm saying, for both of them. But
well, I liked the fact of, with Joseline sitting down with K. Michelle, I see the common ground there. As far as dating someone in the industry and asking for that type of advice. Right. And obviously Joseline doesn't act threatening like she normally does.
I know. She was like totally sucking up to her. She was just like, yeah, I just like want to know Like
if you're doing that for K. Michelle, but you would be brain dead if you met Beyonce. Like,
she would. Think about it. This is K. Michelle is the highest level celebrity that Joseline ever interacted with. You really think ain't nobody talking to Joseline? Like, nobody is gonna chop it up with Joseline.
Right.
Like, you won't see Mary J. Blige. Like, girl, let me get you with these.
Yeah, and I mean, did you like? They was like trying to talk about music, but she's like, well, I really just didn't ask you to come here to talk about music. Okay. I'm like, she over here really trying to be BFFs with K Michelle.
And really trying to
really
wife
suck it
up
And
Stevie.
she did. Oh, I know. Oh. Honey. Do you know that saying, you can't make a hoe a housewife?
Which side are we referring that to? Because
both
you can't take hoes and
well,
make...
hold on. So maybe they actually could work out.
No,
because
I
they're
don't
both
see
hoes.
No, because I think Joseline is coming to a point of like, she's tired of it. I don't really see her forever being the let's have an open relationship type situation.
Yeah.
Because let Joseline get pregnant, let her have a baby, and try to man her career and have a child while Stevie's out doing whatever Stevie feels like doing.
I don't think Stevie will let it even get to that point. I think Stevie can keep dangling her along because Joseline has this, like, she has this loyalty to Stevie because he saved her. So she's gonna always feel like she owes him her career, well, her life, it seems like. But he's not going to marry her. Stevie already got like 5 kids with like a bunch of different women. He ain't not marrying anybody. Stevie hasn't been married this whole time.
Right.
He's not marrying Joseline. They never marry a woman like that. They always go back to like a regular chick or like baby mama number 2.
Right.
Like,
if it was anything, Mimi, right?
I don't even think it's gonna be Mimi.
No.
Because Mimi is too she gets too angry about stuff. He's gonna marry one of the baby mamas that's just like, I'm just glad you came back home. Like one of those.
Yes.
Instead of yes, you're so right. Because Mimi just be giving it to him every single time he walks in. Like, you know, Stevie. You know. And it's just like, calm down, bitch. You over here wrinkling up your eyes, girl. You're gonna have to get that Botox,
Right.
okay?
That's just an extra charge on Stevie's card. No,
so
I can't. Joseline says she wants Stevie to put a ring in that ass. That's not really the most romantic thing to get a guy to probably want to wife you up.
actually, maybe for Stevie J, that'd be kind of tempting. Like,
Well, I
hold
mean,
on,
from
let me
the
just get this
rumors-
ring going so I can just.
Girl, the only ring she getting in that ass is Stevie's cock ring.
Yeah.
Is about all.
Okay, Jesse. Okay.
Every time I ask you if you love me, you always say the same thing. Do you love me? You pig Z is pig pork. Like what?
Stevie is hilarious.
What are you even?
How do you just? Where do you pull this from?
Stevie is hilarious. Like I literally
is.
laughed out loud when he was talking. He said something like, "I mean, who wouldn't want to be with me?" I'm like, Stevie, really? I was cracking
No, and
up
then the
laughing.
part when he was like, I mean, yeah. Look, I'm like, why is it hurting your face to say yes that you love her? That is so messed up. Like you're like disgusted with yeah.
I might.
Yeah, I might. Okay.
But you know what? Actually, I think I'll have the chicken instead.
Yeah.
Like, it's just ain't.
I'm gonna tell you later, girl. Okay,
That's what
you
he
gonna
said.
be okay. We're gonna work this out. Everything's gonna be okay. It's like
Stevie, please. And Joseline was believing it. My thing is this. Joseline, when she was saying her little speech about people think I'm still the side chick, Joseline, shut up. Because you didn't care when you were the side chick trying to knock Mimi out. Like, you didn't care. Joseline, shut up. You can't care one day that you're not the side chick and then the next day care that you are.
Right.
Shut up, girl.
I mean, you done
be quiet.
came in the mix as the side chick.
Right.
So what are you even talking about? You've always been there from day one. No, you've been the side chick from day one.
Like, she needs to be friends with Shay.
Popcorn
Her and Shay should be friends.
They actually, they should.
Huh. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, they've both gone for, well, we already know.
Well, I want to give a shout out to our friends at home watching us on YouTube, listening to us on iTunes. We want to thank you guys for supporting us. And please continue to, if you haven't subscribed to us on iTunes, please subscribe, download, rate, and leave us a comment on iTunes to the Love and Hip Hop After Show. And also, while you guys are on there, please support AfterBuzzTV by purchasing the Adventures of Serial Buddies. Not only do we create this amazing online content for you guys, but we are also creating bigger and better things, such as the movie The Adventures of Serial Buddies. So make sure you guys check that out on iTunes. All right, so let's just bounce from Stevie trying to play the game to Drew. That was an amazing
Long sigh.
All right, let's set this up. So Traci and Drew apparently DJ at the same clubs.
Set up.
I.e.
Set
the
up.
producer said, "Can you
Right.
show up here and play some music?"
And actually, Drew, can you say everything you said about this guy at that exact moment? Like, come on, that was not natural. You could see his lip quivering as he was saying it. Like he
that
didn't want to
Mr.
say
Steroids
it.
was gonna be like, bitch, what?
Yeah, like, and then I didn't even understand what steroids was doing because, like, he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal. I'm like, first of all, you need to calm down, okay? You're coming over here talking to me like, you know, I ain't gonna deal with what? Like,
Drew's gonna be that like, let's say, 45-year-old man who thinks he still looks 22, and all the girls be like,
Still wearing tank tops at the pool party
around
with
like,
gold chain,
with cursive writing on it. Like, why
With
why
the
you have
snapback
cursive writing? You're
behind.
45 with cursive writing
his
on your
lips
tank
just-
top.
wearing some damn Mickey Mouse shorts. Like,
okay.
So Traci brings Sean, which that was dumb on your behalf, anyways.
I mean,
the first time without even warning or like.
Right, and it's just like, oh, you know, baby, that's my baby daddy. Like, I think you should meet
My
him.
boo. She
Like,
didn't say baby dad. Oh yeah, wait.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
He doesn't have to meet Drew. Like, I
Yeah,
don't get it.
like, what-
Has he met your son first?
Well,
Right.
that's
But first
just
of all,
And then
like,
if
does
he
Drew
hasn't, he
introduce
doesn't
you
even
to the
need to meet the
102
son.
hosts?
Yeah, she didn't have to meet that guy.
So why did she introduce it?
Drama.
that's what I'm
She
saying.
wanted to make him jealous.
Yeah.
exactly. This whole time, she's loving and eating it up. I mean, we'll get to the dinner table, but she was eating it up. You could just see her be like,
So
like,
that
why
girl-
did you say this a long time ago?
Pop in a red
Okay.
box. This
yes,
is gonna be good.
Okay. We're gonna get Sean up in this mix. Like, they're gonna introduce, like, wouldn't you want him to meet your parents instead of your baby daddy first? Like, what? And is he your father? Like, why would you have to introduce or get
Well-
approved by your baby daddy? Like,
She
that makes no sense.
Wanted jealousy, and she got it. She got what she asked for, and then tried to act like she didn't want it. Drew talking about, who's this? I don't know if I like you. You coming up in my club? Like,
True.
Calling him
True.
a Neo.
Sir.
He did not look like Neo.
actually,
we
you know
done.
what, though?
Just no. We
when
done.
he
just,
said I broke down Tyrese and Neo, if Tyrese
I could get the
and
Tyrese.
Neo, if Tyrese and Neo had a baby, and then they fed it steroids, it would be that man. For real, though.
Really?
Yeah, and he looks like Seal before the fire.
He did. He does
I
like
could
that
do
kiss
this
from a rose.
too.
Yes, from
Oh my god.
Baby.
Yes. Oh, don't play. Don't
like-
play, Sean. If you're listening, please do imitation.
Sean's muscle was the size of Baby Drew's head.
I know,
I mean,
so-
maybe not because Baby Drew's head's pretty big, but
I mean, all he had to do was just boom.
He did.
Okay.
he could have just lifted up his armpit, just squeezed him like grape juice. Bang. So not only did she get into that scuffle, but she then leaves the party. Well, while Sean goes before that, Sean goes over.
Let me
lets
do my
them talk.
thing. Let me DJ
He
real
talks to
quick.
the extras.
And as Drew's sitting here talking
He
about,
wants to talk to the extras.
Sean is talking to all these girls. No,
They're
he's not.
extra, sir.
He's
It doesn't
paying
matter.
attention. He's paying attention to what the hell y'all talking about. Let's talk about the dinner. So Drew invites Traci out for dinner.
Right, because
Or
remember
lunch.
he said to her that he could scoop her whenever he wanted at the
He
in the
did say
DJ
that
booth.
in the DJ
I'ma
booth.
scoop you. Oh, how dare you?
He's not good for you.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you knew him.
He's not,
Okay.
you just met him, like.
So they go out to lunch. He pulled her chair out for her, like, oh god.
And no, she
That's
was just
already
like-
the first moment.
She was already just like,
She's like, what's going on here?
She was like,
what do
"He
you
got me
want?
up all night, got me singing these love songs." He says, I don't want you to date the wrong person. Oh, well, that's, you know what? I appreciate that because you done know I hooked up with your ass and you done screwed me over for 5 damn years.
So thank you.
Thank you.
I will agree with that.
We're on the same wavelength.
Thank God.
She says, you know, he's not a bad guy. Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? I feel like you need the full package. The full package.
What's that, sir?
Well, girl, because then he started talking about, I feel like I missed my window of opportunity.
Get off my table.
What window of opportunity?
We
You
don't
done
argue. We don't fight. We love each other. You're my best
No,
friend.
he didn't even say we love each other best friend. He
Oh, yeah,
said
he
we
did.
get along.
We get along. We get along.
That's what it takes out here in the
to
streets.
get along.
That's
to just
all it
get
takes.
along.
Yeah.
And y'all don't even really get
along
along.
because you be sleeping with other bitches.
Like,
So until you have washed that off your damn slate,
how are you about to ask her to be with her after all that? Like, he
this
just
happened,
really,
man.
that was player 101. He done got that out of the book and was like, hold on, let me just feel myself real quick. Let me boop, 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 back into the situation. Let me feel it out. Let me try to reel her in again. And then once she reels back in, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
He done.
that's all he wanted. He
I
wanted
couldn't
her to
have
get
you.
back on her side and so he can leave. Again.
Right, again.
Yeah.
And feel good.
and it would have
about
happened
himself.
real quick. I can't have you. And then
He
the
tries to get-
audacity of grabbing her face.
And you could tell she low-key wanted to, though.
And
She
tried
was
to kiss her
low-key.
in the mouth.
She did, but I think
Really
because of
she
how
did.
aggressively he grabbed her, I think she kind of, that's the only reason why she pulled back.
Yeah, because if it would have been like
'Cause
one
it
of those
kinda
sensual
looked-
boys, she would have been like,
But what if he did, like, the slow motion one? Like, he was just like,
she would have kissed him back.
or like the...
She would have kissed that, yeah.
You really think so?
Yep.
No, she probably would have been.
She's such a liar.
'Cause this
She
one,
wants
she was like,
it
this is
so bad.
And she was like, but if you would have done that,
She
That
would have.
romance
She
kiss.
would have kissed him in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. She might have even
like,
used
let
that.
me show you.
She would have used that tongue.
She
quick.
would have.
And she would have been, got me up all night.
Right.
Yes, constantly.
Chilling at my mama crib. All right, but the thing is she's going through this denial stage. She's loving that he's doing this, and I think the only reason she really didn't kiss him is because in her mind, if I hold him out, he gonna really want it.
Yeah, I can see that.
She wants him to see her in this relationship.
She does. I'm convinced she doesn't even like. What's it, Sean?
Oh, Sean.
She doesn't care about
Right.
Sean. She just needs somebody on camera to make Drew feel like crap.
And make her look good.
Mm-hmm.
And he does. I give it to her.
Really?
But, yeah, they look cute.
He seems like a nice
good-looking,
man.
Yeah. And I think he knows what it is, too. That's why he ain't even mad about it.
Right.
Okay.
He's like, I'll take the Neo gigs if anyone got them.
Yeah, he seems like a nice man. I mean, she could be with like Benzino or something. Like, I mean, we got to be happy where we can. We got to celebrate when we
I
can.
hope she wouldn't go for Benzino.
Oof.
Oh no,
He's
Benzino
taken.
is taken by the
Right.
lovely Bambi. We'll get into
Oh,
that.
no, that ain't no taken. That's some hoe-ish. So she definitely is probably not taken. She's probably still single, still doing what she's doing with no claim. Okay.
Poop.
Just saying.
Erica, it's her daughter's birthday, Monies. She finds out Scrappy's in trouble.
I love the way
Again.
she talks to him.
I love them together. I really
do, too.
I
You
don't
know,
like
if
them
you-
together.
You don't?
Really?
I think Erica can do so much better. And she will.
I
I
think
agree
she
with that.
could too. I mean, she just seems like a beautiful one. I don't know. But it's so sad to say that he really needs somebody who could like baby him and be like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look at his
Like that's
mom.
so sad. Like,
Mama D. Oh my God.
cause Scrappy he really looks like a pup dog. He just be like, man, I just don't know what I'm doing. Like,
He needs to grow
I
up
just-
though.
You know what I'm saying? He does, but I don't think he will.
No, that's the thing. Like, I really honestly
think he
feel like
will.
Scrappy's a good person,
Yeah.
just in general, but I don't know what kind of drugs he did younger or what happened with his mama.
She was a pimp.
Sure,
You remember Mama D was a pimp?
I know when like maybe like he got dropped or something. You know what I mean? Like I just think that there's something there that I think that there's something not there with him, you know? And I don't think he's gonna get on track. Because he has a comfortability factor and he's just gonna keep going. He can't deal with a fight. He needs like a mama's boy, so he needs someone there right next to him all the time.
And it's so crazy because I remember listening to him back in the day. Like, I just would have never thought he would, like, end up being, like, this type of person. You know, because I remember when he first started coming out, he just was hard, like...
Well, he also
right,
comes
like,
off depressed.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you
mean,
guys
he
get
just
that.
looks like he's going through it. Like, his
He
mind
gained
is
all
just
that
like,
weight.
what the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit's crazy.
And I mean, who knows what that's from? Maybe career or...
It's probably both.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, think about it. After he had that, like, he had Money in the Bank, his hit.
Money in the bank.
He got his teeth knocked out at a club, and then 50 Cent bought him some new teeth.
Okay.
But after that, Scrappy fell off. He wasn't making no money. He didn't have no good albums. Scrappy was broke until last season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
You know what? He really should have kept on going after that Money in the Bank.
Erica has a regular
should've
job.
kept on
Like, let's
going.
put that in perspective. Scrappy was a rapper. Usually, rappers' baby moms can quit their job and, you know, just be, you know, just kick it. Erica had a regular 9 to 5. Your son, your boyfriend, he acts like her son, is a rapper, but you going to work every day. Like Scrappy.
Well, that kind of shows a good thing out of Erica, though, that she don't depend on nobody. She's like, I'm going to still be grown. I'm going to still do me. And I'm still going to get this
but in a
paycheck.
sense that is depending, because it comes off at the fact of, why are you with him? Are you with him because you just have a daughter? Are you with him because you like that stability of he's home? I know he's always home. I know I make the money in the relationship. It kind of like you can hold something over him. I wonder if that comes to it too. But what surprised me was when they went to the jail today, that she was there. She held his hand to walk him in.
He really does love her. You can just tell.
And she really loves him.
Yeah.
And then to see Mama D breaking down crying, Erica looking in there like, good, his ass better go up in here because he needs to learn this damn lesson. Like,
right. Erica was just like, all right, let's get this over with. Mama D's just like,
Mama D needs to stop with those tears.
She was just being dramatic.
Ma'am. Ma'am, you were a pimp. In the car, she said, like that time when I went to jail, you went to the slammer too. Save the tears, ma'am.
Right.
Scrappy had to raise his sister. That's what Mama D said. Why are you crying, lady? You started this. It's a cycle.
You think you'd be strong and just be like, all right, son, well.
She wasn't crying when she was smacking hoes. She was a pimp.
Right.
Damn, y'all. She was really a pimp. That's so crazy.
She was a pimp.
So Scrappy has to tell his daughter. So he tells his daughter while she's he's helping her with homework.
That was the cutest moment ever, but the saddest.
It was sad. It was just
It was so sad. She was just like, she just did not understand.
Yeah.
She said, jail's a bad place. You have to stand in the corner. He was like, well,
I wish that's what it was.
It's not that hard, but it was cute. I don't know. We really haven't seen a lot of interaction between him and his daughter. Yeah. Felt like it was a little cold. You guys get that?
She probably has some resentment towards him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like just like not so comfortability with
or
him.
They did the scene like 3 times.
And this camera, she's little. You know, some kids are like, what's going on? Like, why are the cameras here? She had a microphone pack on her waist. She was probably like, what is happening? I'm just trying to color this color.
Yeah. She was really just like, and my dad's asking me, like, what am I going to say?
Right. Like, what do you want me to say?
Like,
they mic'd her up, put the mic in her shirt. Like, she's probably like, get me out of here. Please.
That is so true.
No, she wasn't moving out. She was like, if I move,
right, the microphone's gonna fall off.
All right, so before we get into the main situation, let's just quickly go over Rashida talking about with her. Well, before that, Traci goes and talks to Traci was up in everyone's seen today, talking to Shay. They had a disagreement about the argument and feel like, you know what, let's take some time away. I don't know what the situation is here. It's confusing to me. In their one-on-ones, they both seemed real mad at each other.
Like, what?
What happened?
Like,
so maybe something's going to blow up between the two of them, or...
I don't know, but she said her and Shay were friends for a long time. So you trying to tell me you didn't know Shay was a hothead? Like, really?
Right.
This is the first time?
This the first time you ever seen Shay act ridiculous?
I'm sure she's wild out plenty of times.
Yeah, that's what she was saying this. I was like, okay, I get it. But if that's your friend, you knew she was like this. So why are you so pissed off right now? Because it's on camera? Mm-hmm. That's probably why.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And Shay, I feel like, apologized like that because she's like, well, I want to stay on this show, and you kind of my only ticket right now. Scrappy ain't really fucking with me, so...
Yeah.
And there she goes, bouncing around to different groups. Okay.
But Shay had a point, even though it's Shay. She did say, well, if we were friends and you're so quick to throw the friendship away, then I guess it is what it is. Because, like I said, if you know this is your friend, you knew who she was. You know this, Traci. And if you didn't, she's not your friend. So why are we talking about this?
And if you haven't
Traci?
figured it out, and we figured it out in the whole season.
But that's so dramatic, though, that she's like, well, I guess, like, if you're so easy to throw it away. But, like Shay's I think that's dramatic.
On Shay's behalf?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like, I think it's both. Like, because even Traci, it's just like, I feel like, honestly, Traci's using this moment like, oh, I can be mad at her for a little, she'll forgive me. I can be mad at her for a little bit, but then I can go over with the real girls of the show and be like, fuck Shay and all. I kind of see that happening.
I can see that.
Because I feel like there's one more good ticket with Shay, Erica, and Traci. There's going to be one more situation before the season.
So she's trying to get in good with the mains. Okay, all right.
She wants to be on that next season. You know what I'm saying?
Her and Baby Drew. Okay.
So, right, Drew maybe Drew's scared. He's like, well, I ain't really, you know what I mean? Like, if she wipes this dude up, I ain't going to be on the show no more.
You're out of here, buddy. You better do something.
But, like, do y'all really like how she be laughing? Like,
who, Traci?
It's like, whoa there.
It's
like,
she's baby.
No one else you to laugh like that. Okay,
it's
girl.
like, oh, that was funny, huh?
Like, are you okay? That was
really
like,
funny.
we're supposed to be laughing too. Like,
girl, are you choking?
Like, oh, wow.
I wasn't being funny, though. Like, but okay if you want to laugh.
Wait, do the laugh again. Do it again.
True.
Get out of my face. I can't.
Stop it, Drew.
All right. Speaking of jokes, let's talk about Benzino and Kirk.
Oh.
So they meet up. And Benzino says, you know what, Kirk? I think you do need a break. Let's leave.
First of all, why is Benzino making a smoothie
before
Kirk
Kirk
is
rabbit in the house?
Like, I'm just like, what?
Well, you see, because he is really into his health and his body.
I don't know. I really be thinking
he's trying to make up for that neck.
Because
it
ain't there. Honey.
It ain't there. They showed him shirtless. Them just sitting there like, boy, put that shirt back. You literally look like a Ninja Turtle.
He
right
looked
now.
like a mushroom. Like, you know, mushroom guys.
No, you know what he looks like? You remember the real Mario movie? Mm-hmm. You remember the Koopas?
King Koopa, the
little
Koopa.
heads, they're like,
He does.
So Benzino said, I want you to take a break. Let's leave the strip clubs. Let's leave the city. Let's leave the fast life. Let's go smoke cigars, go fishing.
Hold on, like, can we just please talk about, like, Kirk and him even being friends right now? Like,
Can we talk about them being friends and riding motorcycles together?
Like, they Bonnie and Clyde, like, what? Like,
and they
your
had the
boys
wackest motorcycle outfits on I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, where are you going with these?
Like,
how
why
old are they?
Like,
70?
First of all,
right? Like, and then, you know,
I wouldn't even go to the 90s because Rough Riders was wearing some doper shit than that.
Okay,
part of the Vets Club.
I mean, they was over here really trying to stunt. I'm like, oh no, y'all are doing the most. Okay, over here, like, I'm so mad. And Kirk, you know, is just on his motorcycle, like, you know, I'm sick of taking care of my kids. I'm like, who says that? Like, you really, like, you sick of I'm sorry, honey, but you're grown, okay?
You're
like
losing.
your children.
That is fucked up. Like, if I heard my dad say, like, damn.
He's going through a life
he
crisis.
is going through something serious.
He says, I don't want commitment. He opens up the door.
Wait, hold on. I really can't get over the fact that he really made a smoothie before he came in. They was really talking it, and they really going on this trip. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, who do you think you are? Like,
this is when I feel like when guys or girls, they have a guilty conscience, they tend to cause such an argument and then have to back up away from the situation, like, oh, whoa, I need my break, I need time, this has just been so much of a fight, I need to go breathe, I need to go do me. And like he said tonight, oh, well, this is my window of opportunity, I have a pass. She only gave you a pass because she's tired of dealing with your ass yelling at her while she's pregnant.
And it wasn't a pass to go cheat still. It was a pass to pack your bags and get up out the house.
And think about how you going to make
this
work. You
are a husband. Like, you are committed to somebody. You over here in freaking hot tubs with these nasty ass hoes that are really hoeing out on television. Like, can we just really talk about that? How we opened up the door. All right.
When he walked into the cabin. These were some of the wackest chicks in Atlanta.
First
I was like, yo,
like,
they couldn't get no bad chicks. There's a casting call. It's some bad chicks in Atlanta. They're the wackest.
I mean,
group
that
of
one,
girls.
the first girl that's like randomly, so the girls are just automatic. Like, what kind of girls are sitting up in a cabin before they even open the door? And first of all, the girls should not have been wearing a two-piece bathing suit. Second of all, then you sitting there like rubbing dollar bills down you. Like, what is this? Where are we? Like,
well, just never leave it to Bobby Valentino to bring bad bitches. Okay, like we all know Bobby V. I'm sorry, and
on top of it, I mean, Bambi Like, I didn't even notice she was in the house until the jacuzzi situation. And when I finally noticed her, it was just kind of like, you were on Basketball Wives. Like, that was kind of an up for you. And now you came over here.
You done fucked it
and
up.
you went back down.
All the way down.
Like, Joseline would I will say, I personally believe she would never go over to, I couldn't even think of another show.
Love and Hip Hop New York. And be up in the tub with Joe
Bobby
Budden.
Valentino. I think she would get in with Joe.
You really?
Yeah, I kind of did too.
I think she would get in with Joe.
But she would want the
Joe-
relationship out of Joe.
Yeah, she would totally. Joe is totally somebody she would try to be with. Joe be killing people with those one-liners. She would totally be all into Joe with that big old beard.
Yep.
In that raspy voice.
And then, I mean, I could see it happening. And then her beef is going to be with, it's going to be Joseline versus Tahiri, which would be kind of an awesome situation.
Tahiri would
give
her this
She'd be
two-piece.
like, with that hair.
Tahiri.
She'd be like, honey, this is an ass, actually.
Okay. It's real. Okay.
But no, you're right. Bambi.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Bambi could have took that Basketball Wives thing and went somewhere with it.
Like, you want a rap career.
But what are you doing with Bobby Valentino?
Well, first of all, what were you doing with Benzino? Because that was not Bobby Valentino in that hot tub. Let's just get that right, okay?
Girl, yeah, like, how did
and at
you
the end,
end up
you're
in this
making out with this in the hot, like, girl, you look like a hoe now, okay? No one's gonna take you serious, okay? No one's gonna take your music serious, okay? We might have took you serious on Basketball Wives, but you were just an extra, so, yeah, you done just messed up your career, honey.
So they play strip poker.
So classy.
Kirk stripped down his old man clothes.
And did you see that
He's
guy?
like he had on long johns.
He was like,
are
yeah,
those
you gonna take
thermals?
something else off to the girl. Okay, mind you, we had a thirsty chick in the building, y'all. Can we just sip for her real quick?
Like, ma'am, please. Like, I can't with these Lake Placid hoes. Like sit down.
Like, she over here, y'all gonna be mad what I'm taking off right now? Like,
girl, that looked like a horror movie. Like Jason was gonna come kill up all
Right,
the hoes
like-
and kill up all the black men up
Then
in
we
there.
be like, like running through the damn cabin, like about to die.
Benzino's Ninja Turtle ninja ass like,
No, he would have stuck his head right back into
And
that
Kirk
shit.
would have been like,
like
Kirk would have been like, you know, I'm just trying to have a good time.
that big
You know
old
what I'm
Adam's apple.
saying?
But you know,
With these
Jason, I mean, like,
girls,
I kind of like dudes like you. So what's good?
Like,
his DL
whoa
at.
there. All right, like, let's put the pedal.
So, you know, these classy girls sitting up in the jacuzzi, Mary Jane and Bambi.
First of all, Mary Jane, like,
Mary Jane. Talking about love.
I am just
I want to know,
so
Kirk,
confused.
you be having the
Like,
weirdest, like, you be talking about abortion, having girls rub your head. Then you be talking about love and
you're married,
relationships
mind you.
and best friends while some other bitch is rubbing your head. Who knows what she's doing to you under that water.
Right.
And
there
how
was
he
And if
two
it's
other
not her
girls
or
in
the
there,
other girl
too.
who's sitting next to
Right.
you.
And how he admires Will and Jada. Sir, you're not Will Smith. Let's get straight to the
and first
point.
of all-
Never.
Right.
And the first thing he said about Will Smith, before even the open relationship thing, you know,
He's
I love,
rich.
yeah, he's rich and he got money. Well, bitch, if you got a real job and let your wife be a celebrity like she's supposed to be, and then done ruin her damn career, maybe y'all could be Will and Jada.
Hold on, but can we talk about this Mary Jane chick real quick? She was all up in splashing his face with water, okay, rubbing his head, like kissing
him.
on his like cheek. Like, bitch, what are like
And then
like
you're talking about love.
Like, girl, no one's gonna take you serious. So I don't even know why are you even talking about love right now. Because all you're gonna get is dirty love. Your shit's gonna be so dirty. Like, there's no time.
I wish the Bad Girls Club, people who, producers who do Bad Girls Club, the editors could edit this show, because during that scene, the entire song would be, oh, oh, you turn hoe activities, or hoe tendencies.
And I mean, we had some bitch doing like ballerina up in the water, like
stripper?
She was trying to shake
cut
something.
to
I
her
was like,
face.
girl, this ain't no ballerina. Like, what are you doing with your leg trying to?
Listen, you gotta understand too. These girls, this is their only opportunity to get anything. They have never been. Look at them. Did you see those girls?
I get it.
See those? Those are the girls.
But even Bambi, it's like, damn, you ain't even that smart. Like, how did you sneak your way? How can I sneak my way onto a damn show if this bitch is doing it? I mean, I know how she got her way. Actually, no, I don't be doing all that. But so whatever. Kirk takes his little Mary Jane and stripper girl into the back room and
shuts the door.
Shuts the door.
That is just so disgusting. Like,
see, but you know what? This was what I was thinking. Girl, why you going in there with Kirk? Like, not Kirk. Why are you going in there with them? But I was like why are you going in there with Kirk?
At least Benzino is successful and
or not
owns
neither one
stuff.
of them. That's the type of party you get drunk with your homegirls. You have a good time,
and then you leave.
And then you be like, all right, then, well,
all right, that was cool.
I text y'all when we get home, and then you go back to Atlanta.
And you don't even
hang out overnight.
Okay. Well, we already knew she was trying to get in from the moment.
Who?
Mary Jane girl.
Well, she has to share. She ain't, if she thinks she gonna find love from this man who got done how many kids? He ain't taking care of his pregnant wife.
Oh my.
Which
and like I have no respect for those women. Like y'all probably know the tea. Y'all know the tea. That's some trifling.
Oh, because you know Benzino and Kirk have been talking about the entire time, and they're probably up in his ear like, yeah, you should know. You've worked so hard, baby.
Can I get a pair of those red bottom heels?
Everything. Like, she's so dumb. Who wouldn't want? Let me show you how much I want you. Like, girl.
Bye.
That's a Lake Placid popcorn hoe.
Kirk needs to go back to Claire's or the icing and get some more earrings.
Right.
Tired of him. He is the worst.
That's where he found those girls, actually.
Sure did. Oh, no, he didn't go to Claire's.
In Atlanta, I feel like those girls might work at Claire's.
Kirk is the worst dude on TV.
Foot Locker.
Yeah.
They worked at Foot Locker.
So
those girls worked at Foot Locker. They didn't work at no Claire's.
They
worked
wherever
at Foot
Nico
Locker.
works.
Okay.
Right.
They work at the same spot as Nico.
Okay, that too.
So little T, this weekend went to the BET Awards and Rashida and Kirk showed up together. So I know we talked about that Instagram message that Rashida said you need to be.
What did she say?
She said you need to be calling your child and checking up on him. He hasn't heard from you. And then Kirk posted a picture of him and his son. So I was thinking last week they weren't even together. And then they showing up at the BET Awards. He was real quiet, you know, walking a few steps ahead.
Okay.
Carrying her Louboutin bag.
Sure should.
And it was very interesting because I was just, and she was damn pregnant still, and I'm just like, Phaedra done popped her baby out quicker than you.
She did. Well, she did have a baby fast.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, they're both in the music industry together, and obviously he's still managing her. So obviously, you know what I'm saying. That's probably the only reason. She probably just put a smile on her face, but when really she was like, "This motherfucker."
She should have left him at home. He did not have to come.
He didn't.
He didn't. Rashida, it's time to move on. New management. I'm sorry.
Like,
Kirk can't help you.
If your dog is bad, he don't get to come out the pen.
He doesn't.
That's true.
And then you bring it up into the industry thing, and I mean, girl, what if you in the bathroom? You know what I mean? You taking your time because you know you pregnant, you struggling while you doing whatever you need to be doing in the bathroom, and he out here talking to the thirsty girls were out there last night.
You already know.
Another thing, K Michelle was there, and she looked banging. She had short red hair this time, and she actually won best hair for the BET Awards. Like they did, like
that?
It was like a fan thing that they did in between commercial breaks, and she won that. But it was interesting because I was like, "Ooh, are they gonna?" Because they almost bumped into each other, her and Rashida, on the carpet. So I was kind of waiting for something to happen.
To boil.
Well, Kirk would have sashayed his tail on out there and would have had something to say. He is the worst dude on TV.
He really is.
He is.
That's such a bad look.
And I tried to talk to him, but he wasn't about doing nothing. He looked at me, continued moving forward. Rashida turned around. She smiled, but they was not really trying to get up in anyone's mix.
Because Kirk, he had to come. He has it coming. Kirk has it coming.
Yep.
He can't do any interviews because everybody in America
it's
thinks
gonna be
Kirk
like,
is
what
a bad
are
dude.
you doing?
He is. This was a really bad look for him.
So actually, do you think
how do you
Rashida
even make
was
that better?
Do you think Rashida
can't
was
even
kind of
come back and
smart to
prove.
actually bring him?
No.
Because think about how awkward it would be there.
What do you mean?
It would have been less awkward for her to not bring him, because now she has everybody behind her like, yeah, girl, like, he's not gonna treat us like dirt. Like, you know, she got all the bitter women, she got all the scorn baby mamas, she got all the single women on her side.
And then you show up with him.
Yeah.
After we done seen everything that he has done to you.
Boop, boop, boop. On that note, let's head into predictions. Hello.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Trifling house.
So,
Trifling husband.
I mean, we know Mimi and Nico are together.
Right.
I mean, we seen Rashida and damn Lake Placid together.
Right.
What do y'all see happening in between this to get to the point of now? How do you think Kirk and Rashida are going to, or do you think maybe from time filming till now they're better? Or do you think Rashida feels like she needs to kind of hook onto him because she needs that dependency?
I hope it's neither. I hope she's just done with him. Like, what are we gonna say? Okay, girl, yeah, like, please go back to that. Like, no.
I think it may be. I think because they were together, I think Rashida is in that I'm a wife and I'm having a new baby mindset where let me be loyal to my husband. I'm not married, so I don't know what that's like.
Right.
Because I would have.
I ain't never been there.
I wouldn't be. I haven't been down that road.
And I will not set myself up.
Personally, I would have been divorced real quick.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but I think she's trying to. I think she probably will stick it out because, I mean, it's her husband and she has a new kid.
Do you guys see Traci and Drew getting back together at all?
No.
No.
Drew don't want her.
Yeah.
He does not want her whatsoever, but she so wants him. So funny. That's sad.
All right. Well, I mean, pretty much on that note, shoot. Do we see a fight coming between Joseline, K. Michelle, and Mimi?
Not yet.
No, I think at the reunion, Mimi's going to be pissed at K. Michelle.
Show is. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzzTV on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You guys can follow us and keep the conversation going all week long until next week. You can follow me on Twitter at DJ Jesse J.
At Sensei_DRC.
And at Kennelia on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Make sure you guys check out The Adventures of Serial Buddies on iTunes. And please also check out at Black Hollywood Live at BHL Online on Twitter. Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye. See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
The type of girl you wanna chew all of my bubble gum. I'm the type of girl you wanna take to your mama house. Take to your mama house. Yep, the Georgia peach and I'm back again. It's time to do the damn thing. Better tell your friend. First things first, I sheet her. Mess around with